Welcome back to Hockey Canada's Rule of the Week, where normally we break down a rule from the Hockey Canada rulebook for officials or players and our coaches. A little special one this week. We want to talk specifically about the Green Armband Initiative. And I want to talk specifically to parents, coaches, and league officials about some things that apply for the Green Armband and some myths that are out there about how it works. Stay tuned. So this week, we're going to talk specifically about the Green Armband Initiative. But before we get started, just a quick reminder, if you like this video, if you like the content on the channel, please go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button, and you'll get all the content updated to you each and every week during the hockey season. With that being said, let's get started. So today we're going to talk specifically about the Green Armband Initiative, and I'm going to focus on Hockey Eastern Ontario because that is where I officiate and have the most experience with. So we brought the Green Armband Initiative into Hockey Eastern Ontario about 4 years ago. This is the fourth season for it, and we took it from Montreal, Quebec, where they had already implemented that program. So since that time, we've talked to officials to get a sense of what are some of the concerns around that, as well as parents and coaches to better understand what their understanding is of the Green Armband. And a few things have come out of that that I think are really important to highlight. The first myth is that the Green Armband is only for officials in training. This is not the case. All officials under the age of 18 wear the Green Armband. So that includes officials that are just starting at 12 or 13, all the way up until their 18th birthday. That means that you can have an official who is 17 years old, working for 5 years as an official, wearing the Green Armband. The Green Armband is designed to represent their age, not their skill level. The second myth that people get confused about, particularly coaches, is they think, look, we can't talk to Green Armband officials. We were told we can't talk to them. Not the case. In fact, the opposite is true. We encourage coaches to talk to Green Armband officials. It helps our officials learn how to better communicate with coaches. What isn't tolerated is when there's abuse of officials. Now, we don't tolerate that at any level, but for Green Armband officials, suspensions double when they're abused. And the reason that is, again, because they are minors under the law. So this notion that we don't want coaches to talk to Green Armband officials is just not true. Okay, we do encourage you to talk to and communicate respectfully, of course, with Green Armband officials. The third myth that exists is that even without the Green Armband officials, there are plenty of officials to cover games. This is simply not true. With the almost 1,200 officials in the branch this season, 2024-2025, a total of 48% of them are under the age of 18. What that means is that if your child is playing hockey under the age of 18, they are more than likely to get a Green Armband official working their games. It is not hyperbole to say that we cannot cover hockey in Eastern Ontario without Green Armband officials. So it's disappointing when we periodically hear some parents or coaches complaining that officials working their games are Green Armband officials. Without them, the hockey simply doesn't occur. Behind the scenes, I can tell you that assigners often scramble to get games covered on time. In fact, in some areas, hockey games are still being canceled because we do not have qualified officials to work games. So please remember that not only are Green Armband officials necessary to cover games now, they are vital to the future of our program. The fourth myth is that we retain almost all of the officials we have each season. This is also not true. We have about 1,100 to 1,200 officials each hockey season. That includes 300 brand new officials we bring in each year. Here's the challenge. Of the 300 officials we bring in each year, we lose about a third of them after their first season. What that means is they have to be replaced. So for example, in 2023-2024, we trained 320 brand new officials. 36% of them, or 115 of those officials, did not return this season. these officials have to be replaced. And it's really important we replace them because they cover a majority of the hockey at the U9, U11, and U13 levels every season, and sometimes higher levels than that. We absolutely need new officials, particularly officials under the age of 18, every season to ensure the hockey program runs successfully. So here's my ask for parents and coaches and league officials. Please support the Green Armband officials, not just because it's the right thing to do, but also because without them, the hockey program does not exist. Let's show folks why the hockey community is the best community in the world, why we help pull people up rather than tear them down. When you see Green Armband officials working, thank them for taking the time to come and work those hockey games. Support them as much as you can, because we need more of these officials to develop through the system so that we can have enough officials to cover all of the games in Hockey Eastern Ontario, as well as Hockey Canada in general. If you have any questions about this video or any of the videos in our series, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My contact information is below. You can also reach out to your association or district referee-in-chief. Until next week, have a safe and wonderful week, and we'll see you back here real soon. All the best.